This is Nick McLaren from Yamato, and this is the multi-head weighing system. Have I got that right?
Correct, yeah. A multi-head weighing system comprising of an in-feed conveyor, the multi-head weigher, and a tray line underneath.
All right, we're going to weigh some sweets now.
We are.
Talk us through the process. What goes on here?
Okay, so at the start of the system, we load the naked product on. This is then elevated up to the top of our multi-head weigher.
So just to paint the picture, something is chucking loads and loads of, in this case, sweets in here.
Correct.
They're just being poured off of some kind of tender one production line.
If we take sweets as the example, you'd have the machine that's making the sweets beforehand, wrapping them, and then it'll be discharging them onto this conveyor for a fully automated production
All right,
process.
can we chuck some more on?
Yeah, well, yes, we can, but if we walk a bit further down this way, we'll see the
okay.
weigher
Shawnee, you
discharge.
go that side, we'll go this side. All right, so what we've got, actually, we've got, what's your name, sir? This is Mark, who's not there in the factory normally, chucking the, I'm assuming, chucking the packs on there.
So just as a demonstration here, we've got a tray line with some empty punnets going along underneath. We have our combination multi-head weigher on the top, which is taking a variety of weights and discharging them into a final discharge pack weight, which the consumer would buy in the shop.
Okay, so if we go right up here, we've got stuff coming off of the conveyor belt, it's going into this collection funnel, and then just being distributed into, are these all identical, these sections around the side?
We have 14 identical sections on here, which is going to take there's a computer which is making a combination program. It's doing many thousands of calculations every second to produce the ideal packed weight at the end.
Okay, and then eventually they all come down to the bottom and into one of these packs.
Correct. And this system here has been designed for tray lines specifically. If you'll notice, the multi-head weighers on what we call a mobile C-frame. The mobile C-frame's on wheels, which allows the customer to wheel it away from the production line for cleaning or turnaround. It's pneumatically height adjustable for health and safety. So they bring it out, lower it down, they can strip the weigher down for cleaning, change over. The conveyor system's also on wheels, and this provides a really flexible solution for the customer if they have more than one product that they need to do.
And what sort of product might this be used for? It's not all wrapped sweets, I guess.
It's not all wrapped sweets, so anything from ready meals that you would put in the microwave at home, through to packs of crisps, rices, pulses, salads. We do a huge variety of products on
So it doesn't have to be dry stuff?
Doesn't have to be dry stuff, no. Fresh produce, so washed, ready-to-eat salads are one of our specialities.
Okay, let's just enjoy. Let's go out there. Look at this. I mean, when you see industrial stuff just moving like that. No, I've come over all Alan Partridge there. Let's not talk about my fascination with...
If Mark continues to put trays on underneath, you'll see it in action. So right now, this is for demonstration purposes. It's running a lot slower than it would do in the real world.
So how fast would it run?
So on a tray application like this, we're seeing speeds of 60 a minute, so one every second being produced, final pack.
All right. Okay, let's go to the next machine. And actually, can I grab a sweet? Because I've got a... Right, I'm going to weigh this thing. Right, let's go over... What's this machine here?
Okay, so this is one of our standalone check weigher systems. So this would go after the multi-head weigher and packaging machine, and the product would be passed over the conveyors in a dynamic weighing situation. It checks for the pack weight and then decides to either reject or allow it to pass through as a good pack.
Do you know how much these things weigh? Don't tell me, because I'm gonna have a guess. Any idea how much these weigh?
I would hazard a guess at around 6 grams.
Okay, I was going to go lower. I was going to go like 2 or 3, because I've got no idea. All right, so you think 6?
Yeah.
So what do we do?
Place it onto this conveyor here.
All right, here we go. That's it. Ooh, it's a heavy one.
That's weighed it.
8.265.
It was a guess.
Okay, well, it's better than my one.
Plus the weight of the packaging material as well.
Obviously, you weren't including that. Yeah, I like the way it just whizzed off onto the floor, and it's been picked up by one of the production team and snuck into a bag. You can't see that. Don't think I didn't see that.
So this is a relatively new product of ours. This is actually what we call a force balance check weigher system. And this is for lightweight products or ultra high speed. So these systems can do in excess of 500 packs a minute, checking to within 0.1 of a gram of accuracy.
And so the objects come over here one at a time, but that spent no time at all on the scale there.
No, absolutely no time at all. So high-speed weighing is very important in a lot of customer manufacturing situations.
So if you're making something like sweets, for example, you wouldn't just have one of these, I take it, even if it's going high speed. If you're doing them individually, would you have several of these?
So we'd be looking at the actual packed product. Some of the factories that we have this kind of equipment in, they might have 50 lines identical next to one another, doing 500 a minute each, and that's how you get your huge amounts of foods around to the nation or globally.
All those sweets that you eat. All right, let's go through to the next machine here. Is this a similar kind of idea?
Indeed. So this is our TSD New 3. It is a 14-head combination weigher, similar principle to the multi-head in that it's taking a selection of weights and producing a final discharge pack weight, which will go onto the central conveyor belt and move itself along. The difference between this machine and that machine, this lends itself better to if a customer has either height restrictions in their factory. They might have a low ceiling height which doesn't allow for a big conveyor system such as that. This means you can keep it all at ground level. It's also on wheels, so it's mobile. It can be moved around to suit. And also, we use this in fresh produce as well for quite a lot. If you imagine a product such as leeks, it's a long stick-like product. It's not going to lend itself well on a conveyor system. So you can hand place them and you get your weight and count of the leeks into a pack.
All right, and then we're going to go over to this machine over here, which is the end of the line. Is that what we call it?
Yeah, so similar to the force balance check weigher that we have over there, this is a check weigher and metal detector combined system. So it's very important for the consumers. None of us want to have any foreign bodies in our food. So this metal detector will pick up any metal products that should not be in that pack of food. The product
so the stuff goes in there. Yep.
Correct. Yeah, it comes on the left-hand side. This is a left to right system. Passes through the metal detector head. This will pick up, down to less than 1 millimeter size of metal product. If that's triggered, it will reject it into the first reject bin.
So metal in here.
Metal into the first bin, yes. Right. If there's no metal in the pack, it gets check weighed on the weigh scale.
And this is a very similar thing to what we saw over there. This shooting along here, probably quite high speed.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. So this one's actually done for high-speed fruit punnets, so punnets of strawberries, raspberries, that sort of thing. Blueberries on a system like this will do 200 a minute all day long. And if there's metal, it will reject into the bin. If there's a weight issue, it will reject onto our roller track reject system, which is a delicate handling reject, so that the product can be recycled back in.
So this is for,
process.
Even though the packet is sealed at this point, if it's not got obviously any metal in there, but it's just the wrong weights, then it can be reopened.
Correct.
And poured back in, and the whole thing starts
Absolutely,
again.
and that reduces food waste.
Got you.
And keeps the customers' profits healthy.
Yeah, which a big thing is reducing the unnecessary waste, especially in the factory.
And, even in some instances, depending on the packaging material, that punnet could be reused as well, which reduces waste too.
Nick, thank you very much for your time.
No, thank you very much, Spencer.
Anyone fancy a sweet?